I don't know which way you see her. To me, she's like right there on the screen. But anyway, Minimalist Cora, my daughter Cora. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cora. I got my coffee, guys.
Good morning. Wait, go over there. Whoa.
And I also started eating cheese croissant. I thought it was going to be a Danish. That's weird. Cheese croissant. So yeah, guys. How is everybody doing? Those are cool lights. I know it's probably a mirror. It looks like 6 lights. So it is a reflection. That's cool. I miss having a real bathroom.
Yeah, girl.
My own private bathroom. I miss having my own house. I've already been biting into it. So, I've got a video coming up, a few videos that I'm working on. One is already...
Oh, yeah. Tell them, Mama.
Yeah, one's already ready to go. And I'm going to put it out Monday, which is tomorrow. It's going to be basically my minimalist kitchen setup for van life. What I've been taking for years. Something similar. I don't have the exact items that I've been taking all these years, but it's something, just basically my kitchen essentials. And then I'm going to show a future video of like my actual tour. I know I've been saying that, but I need to set it up. I still haven't put all the cool gadgets in here yet. And yeah, so I'm going to put my batteries, my fridge, all that good stuff in here. But I got a video coming up tomorrow, so I will share that tomorrow. Sometimes I create a few videos in a row and then I just want to like throw them all out there, but then I have nothing later.
So, yeah, girl. That's what I would do. And then now it's like, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I had, what was it? I got some video ideas, but I don't have no storage on my phone.
Well, that, and then it's going to come down to data, being able to go live, being able to upload, having to find a Wi-Fi. YouTuber first world problems. That's basically what we're going to make this topic about. YouTube content creator first world problems.
Yeah, girl. Make them more positive, girl. Make them more positive.
Well, it is positive. It's just sharing. So
sharing negative.
First world problems. It is positive. No, it's because it's a first world problem, so it's kind of petty.
Yeah.
I like the filling. It's really good.
What is that?
Cheese croissant, even though I've never heard it called that. I've always heard like a cheese Danish. I don't know.
I guess the Danish are like the flat ones.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, so some of the issues, the things I've came across trying to do videos, besides my extreme shyness, not really talking that much. That's like my main issue, which I've gotten a lot better since I first started YouTube. Since I was first born, I gotten a lot better. I'm more comfortable when I'm talking to you or when I'm talking to somebody. If I'm just here, like, just on my own, talking to myself, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's why I like going live with you.
Yeah.
With somebody.
Yeah, so like that has been like my main issue personally. I know some people are chatterboxes like you. Some people are just like, they say whatever's on their mind, and you know, they don't have an issue talking, but I do. I'm pretty shy and pretty quiet. But I try to put on a
girl,
good show
most
for you guys. I try to talk more here, and it's improving, guys. It's improving. Kay Kennedy, hi
yeah.
Kathy. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Happy Sunday. Miss Kathy's in the house.
In the hose.
Oh,
I'm almost done getting ready, girl.
that's okay.
Shoot, I got it good now. I'm sleeping till like 1 o'clock. Hi, I'm doing good. Excuse me. I'm doing good. Um, I think I start to feel a little baby kick now, but yeah, he's making me gassy,
Oh,
and I'm just so tired recently. But and I'm about maybe 4.5, 5 months now, so I only gained like 20 pounds, so that's pretty good to me. Shoot,
yeah.
that's me feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with you I gained 30, 35 pounds. Somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Yeah, Cora says she'll tell me she just feels more tired. I think she's a little bit getting over through the nausea stage, but then she also has migraines and things like that because of medical issues. So it kind of like, I don't know if it's the migraine or if it's actually the pregnancy making her nauseous or a combination of both. But yeah.
Well, what's it called? So I can't eat too much seasoning stuff, and that'll make me nauseous. Now it's more so stuff like that where, like, call used to, if I had a headache and I knew it was from like caffeine, then I would
Mhm.
have like a bit of like Coca-Cola in the morning or sweet tea or something like that. But now if I do that, girl, that's I'm over with. But I feel a lot better after I throw up, so that gave me some energy.
Oh gosh.
So
That
heck
sounds
yeah.
so gross, but it's true. It's true. You do feel better. Like all that whatever gunk gets out of your system.
Uh huh.
So hopefully pretty soon we can know the actual sex of the baby. I'm super excited. We keep saying
Yeah.
him, the boy, the baby, the because
He,
Cora and her boyfriend already have a name picked out if it's a boy because he wants a boy really bad. That's like I think it's most men that prefer boys, and then the moms prefer girls the majority of the time. So yeah, he has a name picked out already for the baby. But if it's a girl, they have no idea.
yeah, I don't know. He says he knows it's a boy. So
It
okay.
probably is.
But I've been more aggressive lately, girl, cause let me tell y'all, ooh, 20 pounds, 14 pounds. Oh dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah, she had gained 65 with her first pregnancy, and then she had toxemia. Oh, that does not sound good. And then gained 20 with the second and 14 with the third. Oh my gosh. Kept going
Ooh,
down. Wow.
I guess you got the hang of it now with the pregnancies.
Yeah. My goodness. So you had three beautiful
Yeah,
babies.
I haven't really been exercising or walking or much anything like that. Like going to Walmart, but what's it called? Shoot. Yeah, I'm just not really I'm not really strict on my diet,
Uh-huh.
so that could definitely help. But um what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Um yeah, I just been kind of eating really good, but not too good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we pray every day for this little healthy thing. Shoot.
Yeah, Kathy says as
Every
long
day.
as the baby is healthy, that's what's important. Very true.
Uh-huh.
The 10 toes, the 10 fingers, the just healthy
Oh
in
man, I'm
general.
just kind of
Yeah.
I had to have the surgery for it. So he's got, well, his dad's got like spinal
Your
stenosis or something. I
boyfriend.
don't really know what that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had definitely some type of It looks like scoliosis because on the bottom of his back there's a big dip,
Mhm.
which mine's not severe on the bottom as what his looks like,
Yeah.
but he's big too, I don't know. But my top is definitely all jacked up.
Yeah.
That's where I had the rods, is on the top of my back.
Yeah.
But
Good morning,
yeah.
Ileana. How are you?
Oh,
A lot of randomness conversations. First,
I'm a,
the typical Sunday chats that I do. I don't stick to one subject. Mm. So, yeah, we were talking about content creator first world problems, and then an update on Cora's pregnancy, how that's been going for her. Then just sipping coffee and eating I call it a Danish, but they say a cheese croissant. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's really yummy. It's really yummy. Good. I have a bunch of bananas, and I was like, should I get a banana? Nah, let me get something even sweeter. And I went with this pastry. I don't know where
almost
the heck
done. I'm
Cora
just
went.
changing.
Oh, yeah, I was saying how much I miss an actual bathroom. Like the RV setup is like a miniature house, tiny house type, which is really nice. But at the same time, to have just the regular facilities, the space, I miss that. I miss that a lot. Mm-mm-mm. So I looked around here, and there's a few apartments that I think I'm going to go and apply at. I'm not really in a rush, and I think they start out for the one bedrooms. They're about $800 to $900, and then it goes like I think like about 800 for the one bedrooms. The two bedrooms are like nine something, up to like 1,000 something. So it's not too bad, but I'm just taking my time. I'm not in much of a hurry. I kind of feel I kind of feel stressed in a way where I'm like, okay, if I get this apartment, I'm gonna have to be there for at least 12 months. Do I want to commit? Do I want to commit for that long? I'm used to, even when I buy a house, sometimes I stay there for years. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I want to move. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess, you guys. I'm a
Well,
mess.
girl,
Sometimes I just
I'm
don't, I
cheering.
don't want to stay there. And what's
Mama,
crazy about the apartment is even when you buy a house, like the neighborhood might look nice, the apartment complex might look nice. The day that you go look at it might be a nice quiet day, and then once you actually live there, then it might not be. A lot of them are
that's what
decent,
Sam
but
says.
I'm
Go
like,
there at night too.
yeah,
But mama, can you hear me?
yes, yes.
Get some of that. It's like these apartments. It's like, yeah, there's some down management people are. They're
They're temp workers, according to them. They're temp workers, so I understand why it's a mess.
yeah, but it's like, what's it called, girl? I gotta tell them the story from yesterday because that was funny. I thought it was funny.
All
That's why
right,
I think I'm having a boy too, because all that extra testosterone I got, girl.
that's a good one. All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Tell them the story that happened yesterday at your apartment complex.
So I need to get my little
Thanks, Kathy.
so
Yeah, I think that's a blessing, and sometimes it feels almost like a sprinkle of a curse. Not really a curse; it's just a saying, right? And Kathy said, "You're not a mess, Dia. You're a free spirit. That's a good thing." Yeah, I just not that I felt tied down having Cora and, moving around with her, 'cause she was cool. We're pretty similar, but at the same time, when you're not in good terms with the dad and, like, you wanna live more minimalist, you wanna live more like a nomad, you wanna do, like, some homeschooling, or you wanna do some, like, teach your kids prepping, different things like that, which is just how people used to live. That was basic life way back when,
Dang,
right?
girl.
You had to
You're
learn how to
like
grow your
super
stuff. You had
breaking
to
up.
learn how to, fend for yourself back in the day. But he was more traditional, more like, we have to have the big house, the huge Christmas celebration with a ton of gifts, or you don't show people that you love them if you don't gift them like a ton of stuff. And I didn't I didn't want that much stuff. Corey and we had everything we need. Like, we didn't really need that much, but it felt trapped in a way
Yeah, girl, you was like breaking up during that whole thing until right now. So, what are
for
you kind of
you,
saying? Oh, what's up,
probably.
Tim? Yeah.
Hey, Tim. Let's see, noodle pair. Just yesterday, the city or state posted some affordable condos side by side, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 260 in a 600 area. Oh, wow.
Oh
Wow, that's
wow, that's
pretty good.
not even like that over here anymore.
Well,
They're
here
like
in,
about 500.
I think Dallas, Fort Worth, you might still get it in the mid to high 200s for like an
Yeah,
older, basic, older 2 bedroom. But here, it's the same price because we're in the desert. Like, nobody wants to be in this desert heat. So you can still find them like 200 something over here for a 2 or 3 bedroom older house.
we're good. We're good. Oh man,
Yeah, look at the two lovely Sienna squad members. We're doing good, Tim. You
we
see?
got another squad member now.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
I got the what?
Who?
My kid.
Oh my god. That went way over my head, Corey.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, my bad. I was like, who else has a Sienna? Who? What did I miss? Oh my god. You're dashing and watching. Okay. So if you disappear, I got you. Yeah, I saw your shorts earlier that you were delivering hot air. No, I mean, you were delivering air, oxygen, or something like that. I
Dang,
saw
I'm a
your.
that squad member.
He was
Yeah.
delivering balloons, Cora. He ended up delivering balloons. So
Oh
only in
snap.
America can you get paid to deliver air. That
Yeah, that's true.
was
Shoot.
funny.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy yet. Um, I just got some insurance, so it's gonna be about half half a month to a month to get that going, and then I have to find a doctor after that. But uh, we should be able to tell now. So my next sonogram, we should be able to tell. But
Yeah.
what's it called? Yeah, guys, I think it's a boy because it's so far acts just like dude over here. So because oh man, there's so much similarities already. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's what I say about you, Cora. Oh, just like your
Yeah,
daddy.
just like your father. Yeah,
the
girl.
baby,
And then
the
what's it
baby
called?
Sienna squad member.
Um,
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Cora. I keep hounding Cora to get her channel sticker. You need to put a little van. You need to put yourself, your little caricature. But now you got to put a little baby and your two dogs in your sticker. Open the eyes. Yeah, we need another male squad member. Yeah, for real.
what's it called?
A little dude that
What
can
was I
change your
thinking?
tires, Cora. You can change your flat tire and
Yeah,
air up
because
your tire.
I was this morning. I was telling this morning that what's it called? I'm gonna go to Tractor Farm Supply, get him a little rope, and he's gonna start learning how to rope Popeye, my dog,
Oh my
and
gosh.
stuff like that. All kinds of all around smartness, girl. Yeah, we got some names picked out. So, well, for the boy, it'll be Javier Anthony,
So
and
Spanish. Javier
yeah,
Anthony.
it's funny because I always get asked if I know Spanish, and I tell them no, but I mean I'm Hispanic because are you Hispanic? Yeah. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm Hispanic. But my dude, he is super white, but he's fluent in Spanish, almost like Tim. How Tim is fluent in Spanish, but you would never know. But
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mark.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
like Mark Anthony, right? Javier Anthony.
Yeah, happy funny. Yeah.
And then Tim says, I
Ooh,
need a nomadic little dude to train. Oh my God. Tim would be
yeah,
the
you got
perfect
it.
one to train your little Sienna squad baby.
Yeah, you got it, Tim. Oh man, that kid would be so smart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta. Man, I'm gonna have constantly the YouTube playing and Tim's videos, and then oh man,
You better
I
learn.
try to get those mama your videos. Hi guys, I got my coffee tonight all the time. Hi, coconut. No, that's what he says too. You're just, and it's funny because his BFF, his friend or whatever, he's the same. He's darker than me. He's Mexican. He doesn't speak Spanish either, and so he calls us coconut. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then he says, but there's nothing inside the coconut either. Oh,
Oh my God.
oh gosh.
Yeah. My little coconut. Well, her nickname is Coco. So that's kind of fitting.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, Papa. Excuse me, Papa.
My little coconut. Oh
Man,
my God.
I've been really cooking lately. Cooking lately, y'all. And see, I want to film. Oh man, he didn't open this dang bottle. I've been wanting to film the cooking and stuff I've been doing, but I don't have any space. So I guess I'm gonna have to go live. But I don't have any data on my phone, so which I prefer it that way, but still, because I don't like hearing dings and stuff like that and being on my phone. But then it's like, man, that one time I want to go live, that once a day would be nice.
Tim put,
Jesus.
my sons are bananas.
The what? Oh my gosh, bananas.
You're coconuts and his sons are bananas.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god, I'm trying
gosh.
to open this. I think I'm having a boy because my testosterone is crazy. But I mean, you called me the gangster before, but so yesterday, we were coming back from. I think we were doing all kinds of stuff at the same time. So like we put a load in the laundromat for the wash, and then we'd go to Walmart and get some food, and then go put them to dry, go take the food to the house, go do this and that, and go this way and that way. Well, long story short, we come to the house and we live in apartments now. So it's, we're sharing the parking lot, sharing everything. The dang noises and stuff. There we go. Long story short, which my stories are never short, but there was this dang guy that was sitting on my lovely Sienna. He was he was sitting on my car. So I'm like, oh, someone's sitting on my car. What the freak? And it's kind of funny. I think you'll laugh, Tim, because the apartments here are segregated. So there's like a black side and then there's the Hispanic side with the it's hilarious. But I mean it works out. Because that side smells like a lot of weed and over here it's just a bunch of drunks. So I don't know if there would be a lot of problems and stuff with like, drunk and lit people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the Hispanics, they all get along here. They're just weird. But so that guy was sitting on my car, and then so my dude's like, okay, well I'll just knock him off of there. I'm like, no, 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 no. But so I bring out the Nina, the pistola. You know what I'm saying? the ketchup packet because somebody got me some fries today, girl. What's up?
You forgot that you were pressing the alarm thing, the
Oh
lock
yeah.
unlock.
So, yeah, because dude's sitting on my car. So, you got the little like key fob thing. So I click it to lock and it goes beep beep, the Toyotas how they do. Beep beep. And he's looking, but he's still sitting on the car. And then I'm still doing it, trying to like, come on, guy, just get off the car. Obviously, he wasn't doing nothing. He was just looking around, still sitting on the car. Then he was still sitting on the car, but talking to some chick or whatever, some vieja. And then so yeah, then I go over there, I take my gun out, and I'm like, hey, or I said, excuse me, sir. And I don't think he understood English. So my dude's speaking Spanish to him, like, hey, you like my car? Don't sit on my car, stuff like that. And then that lady, she's over here, all the old Hispanics, they're all chismosas, like, oh, and then my dude's like, is that your girlfriend? Is that your sugar mama? He's like, no, no, no. I'm alone. I'm just out here alone. And then I'm like, okay, well, how do you not think that I'm like, what's it called? Well, he moves, but then he goes on someone else's car that I know that's not his car either. And it's funny, he's just like all leaning on it on his phone or whatever. It's so stupid. But
And Cora's
yeah, I was
like,
like, oh my. No, no, no. Well, yeah, I had like the finger out, because that's this how you do, I guess. But I was like, hey man, you need to move, bro. You need to move, bro. Oh my gosh, imagine if I had
you're
like the.
like,
I was just
you
picturing
need
it
to
like a
move.
cigarette. Hey, brother, you need to move out of here, brother. Oh my gosh. I tried to hit the alarm, but my alarm didn't work. So I just kept pressing the lock button to beep 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 beep. But yeah, the alarm thing didn't work. But yeah, so I think dude gets the hint. But yeah, girl, I checked later when we got home that night if my tires were still good, if there was any drugs planted in there. Cause man, these people are crazy.
Yeah, it's
Gosh.
weird. Like, what a person just being there by themselves, being alone, hanging out on your car, like that makes no sense. And you do think, okay, are they trying to steal my car? Like, what's going on? They're just like eyeballing
Yeah.
my car, or what are they doing around here?
And I mean, I tried to tell him in Spanish, but I don't. And Hayden had to tell him for me because I said, "Hey, uno sia allá, acá. You go," because there's a bench there,
What the
like
heck
right
did you
across.
just say?
Girl, una silla allá. You go.
Oh,
Girl,
una
I don't know what.
silla, una silla. Okay.
Una silla. Girl, I don't know, but what's it called? He understood what Hayden was saying because Hayden speaks the Spanish, speaks the lingo, And then yeah, so but he still didn't sit on the bench. He was on someone else's car. So I'm like just thinking like, okay, is someone trying to jack me? Cause I get a lot of looks because I got the curtains, I got, reflectics and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And my car's just parked. Tacos
Say
allá,
tacos allá. Yeah.
yeah.
Tacos gratis allá. Allá.
Yeah. Yeah, I always get freaked out though because especially my car's parked the majority of the time, so people know, okay, well this one, no one's really checking on the car, no one's really moving it. It might be okay to whatever else break into it or whatever. I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's too much sauce for me. I have to teach these people because And these Mexicans here are always drunk. I don't know how it be. They're always drunk, so it's just little me here. Oh, did I tell your folks about the maintenance guy coming in here?
Girl, you gotta tell them the story about the maintenance guy, then you gotta tell them the story of where your boyfriend's car just disappeared one morning.
Oh, all
So I
right,
guess
y'all.
do the maintenance one
All
first.
right, y'all. You should title this video, This is Why, or Why I Prefer the Van Life Instead of Apartment Life. Oh my God. Okay, so let me tell y'all. So when we first move into an apartment, you know how you guys gotta like write down whatever's deemed and stuff so they don't try to charge you for it later. So I mean, from the beginning, this place was just stupid because like my dude got the application done. He was moving in that day, certain day, and then I was with him. I came from California. I was with him, and they knew about me. And then the lady was like, it was like 3 o'clock p.m. where she made the appointment for. And at first, supposedly, he walks in there because I was driving to meet him there. And she's like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "It's 3 o'clock. It's on a Wednesday. I'm here for the appointment." And she's like, "No, it's not Wednesday. It's not Wednesday." And she's just like this all the time. She didn't even apologize after, because then the lady was like, "Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh my God. All right, come on, come on." I'm like, Jesus Christ. But let me put my juice up. Hold on, hold
Oh my God, look at those two. That tail wagging. They want whatever you're having.
on. All right, y'all. All right, so first thing that I had to bring my gun out for was, so supposedly in Texas, the renter, whoever's landlord's renting to you, has no obligation, and it says in the contract too, that they don't have an obligation to let us know when maintenance is coming. Like, they can just open the door, they can just come in, bust inside. Well, come on now. And I told these people too, I'm not a single woman living here, but I'm a woman here, little lady here, also pregnant. I told them that. But, my dude's at work from like over 12 hours a day. Yeah, to see me naked and all that. Nuh-uh. So basically, there was a guy that came in here, and Olive, the little girl, she usually barks. She usually barks at everything. Dang, y'all, I got 4 viewers. All right, so she usually barks at everything, but when my boy barks, that's how I know something's going down. So, yeah, so there was a dude there. So I brought the gun out because I didn't know who this was. It was just a dude. He knocked a few times, and he said once, "Maintenance." So, but he only had a bucket, and for the stuff that I had written down and whatever else, I didn't even know what the maintenance order was for, because our sink was what was it? Our sink was like,
Clogging
it wasn't
and leaking.
draining, it was leaking and some
Yeah.
other stuff. All he had was a bucket and a piece of paper, and I mean, shoot, he might have had tools in the bucket. I don't know, because I don't even know this guy. He just busted in because we have the door to our patio, which is our private area, and then another door to our apartment. So he's in our private area, our patio thing, but I had the other door locked for the apartment. There's like an outside or an inside lock. Anyways, I didn't know who the freak this was. And then I'm like, they didn't even tell me, like, okay, we're going to have someone come soon. Not even a specific day, okay, whatever, but someone's going to come soon or anything, that a maintenance order went through. So he ended up leaving because I didn't want to open the door. I don't want to shoot anybody. I just had it on me, So
Yeah.
he left, and I waited a bit. Then I go to the front maintenance office. And yeah, I'm scared, man. I'm over here like, the dude's out the house. I got, no pants on. I'm just like eating with like a high messy bun and stuff. I'm eating some like noodles or something. I'm feeling good. And then I get scared all of a sudden. Oh man, I start having like a panic attack. So I go to the front, the leasing office, and I'm like, do I have a maintenance order? And I mean, they know who I am. I'm the only pregnant chick here with face tattoos. So, um, that's my color. So
That's my
I go,
color.
and she's like, what apartment number are you? And I tell her, and then she's like, I don't see. Oh, well, I don't see anything here. Oh, well, there's two maintenance orders. And I'm like, okay, well, did they come today? I'm trying to see who came to my apartment because someone just opened the door, came inside the apartment. And then, oh, well, we don't have an obligation to tell you when we're going, when maintenance has to go in or whoever, even inspectors and stuff have to go in. I'm like, what? And then she like, I kept trying to see like, okay, well, who was it then? Was it someone like, do I have to call the police or was it a maintenance worker?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then long story short, after she was like, I think it was a maintenance guy, and I'm like, what? And then my mother-in-law even called, and she's like, what's it called? She's like, do these maintenance guys even have like a paper or a badge or something, like a company shirt, which he
Yeah.
didn't, says, that they're maintenance or whatever. Because you hear all the time people, women getting whatever, and like just people in general getting shot and all that for,
Yeah, even like just a courtesy text message or call or
yeah.
leave a message, something.
Mhm.
At least today within this time period, this window frame or whatever time frame, we're going to be there. So at least you can kind of expect it, but just to go randomly and don't even let you know.
Yeah, girl, she was not taking me seriously at all. So once again, long story short, I told her, well, you about got your little handyman shot, dude, because I'm just a little lady here alone. And I don't know who that was. All I saw was a man just bust in and supposedly, was maintenance or whatever. You need to communicate that with me.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna, like, I didn't threaten. I made sure not to threaten I'm gonna shoot him and nothing like that. I just say, you about done did it, what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that little piggy off of Looney Tunes. You about that little do whatever, girl. Oh man, but yeah, I
Yeah,
was
because
and
in
then
Texas, as long as they're in your property, you can defend yourself with a gun. I know Oklahoma, they had to like actually enter your house before you can shoot. But in Texas, as long as
yeah,
they have a foot in your property, which like
mm-hmm,
what do you call it? The apartments, it's kind of iffy how that works. But in like your own personal house, as long as they're stepping on your property, you can actually shoot.
yeah. I have to like reread the laws on that though. Um,
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
always have
yeah.
to update yearly because they tweak them and they
Mhm,
do all kinds of stuff. We got
yeah.
an RV leaving, guys.
Oh man, so I think they rent those because
Yeah,
I see those
these
kinds
are
everywhere.
yeah. This one is Cruise America 800 RV for rent.
You know?
Yeah, so yeah, you see all kinds of cool rigs come through here. And then since it's the weekend, a lot of people will park here like Friday, Saturday, and they leave Sunday, and then they go on their adventure. They got Florida plates too. Look at your big boy,
That's my
Papa,
big boy.
aka Penny. Yeah, Cassie said that's not right. They don't have to notify you ahead of time. Well, according to the contract, they don't even have to notify you. So
Yeah,
that
so I busted out the because I said, okay, well, can you show me specifically on the contract, which I read the contract and I signed it. I read it, I signed it, I know. But what's it called? I told her on here, it was like right under that was saying that, we rent a private residency. So, we can't operate a business through our apartment. And I was like, you see right here, it says, we rent a private residency. So if another dude comes in without me knowing, I have the okay to shoot him. And so that was that. But yeah, and then she started taking me seriously. She was like, oh, she put her little coffee mug down. Okay, well, just remind us. She said this. Excuse me. It's the baby, not me, y'all. She said, remind us every time you have a maintenance order or whatever, remind us to let you know, to remind you. It's like, what? All right. Every
oh
time now,
man, remind me
every
to
time.
remind you to remind me to remind you. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's about ridiculous.
Like, all
Wow.
right, that's cool. And y'all gonna, oh my God, pop by. Dang Don, don't know where a pad is. Man,
Peabody.
well, so you
Now
said
you got
what?
to go with story number 3 that happened, but it's the second story about
Yeah.
his car disappearing in the morning.
Oh, man. All right, so let me tell y'all. So my dude, sometimes he's like extra nice and he'll take me to McDonald's. So I was all excited. Good thing I was up this morning. Jeez. And so I'm like, what is it? Um, what's it called? After we go to McDonald's, and so we're going to his car out there. I'm sure he wouldn't care, but he's got a breathalyzer thing in it. So basically, no one can steal his car because it won't start unless, and it's got a camera in it too. Um, so it's like, yeah, that's Fort Worth for y'all. So, long story short, my dude goes in the office and he's like, "Look, I know someone didn't steal my car, so why did you guys tow my car for? And this is like we're still in our first. Oh no, okay. Am I freezing still? Am I freezing still?
I see you good.
Okay. Yeah, I had went to the restroom, but okay. So yeah, I mean, we just now got in our second month of rent, so this is
Mm.
all still in the first month. So the guy's like, okay. So the guy, or my guy, he's in there. He's so patient. He is so patient. And that chick over here, the temp workers, they like to talk crap to him because he's never rented before. And I remember one time when we were first doing the paperwork to move in, the lady wasn't explaining a certain thing well, and about renting. I understood what she was saying though. So it's like, oh yeah, see, you've rented before, haven't you? Talking quick, and then she started being nice to him. Thank God. And then she was like the whole time after that, she kept saying, "Well, I'm just a temp worker, so I don't really know what I'm doing. This isn't my full time job." Yeah. And I'm like, "All right, whatever, chick. Just don't be stupid, bro." But what's
Yeah,
it called?
to try to get help and rent an apartment and just hear, I don't know, I'm just a temp worker. That's frustrating.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. My first day moving here, um, what's it called? I wasn't on the lease, so I was like, okay, well, what is your visitor, um, like your visitor parking and visitor whatever that's called, protocol or whatever. And then she's like, I don't really know. And I'm like, okay, well, look it up. Ask somebody. Shoot, you better ask somebody. And then, well, supposedly there was no paperwork. There was nothing about it. So there's like a little thing out there where you can scan. I guess it's visitor parking. It just says reserved parking. So I don't know, but basically, I had to pay $3 a day, which is crazy, to park here until I got till I got on the lease. I was like, Jesus Christ. But what's it called? Yeah, so that's just like so stupid. Like, how do you not even know the guest policy? There we go, guest policy. But yeah, so my dude is super patient, and so he goes to the talk to those same ladies, and then I guess he was cussing them out this time because he's like, "Why the freak would y'all tow my car for? I gotta go to work. I gotta do this and that and whatever else." And they're like, "Oh well, here's um, the tow yard, the phone number, da da da. And then you shouldn't pay nothing. Just bring your ID, okay? I'll let them know. All right, whatever." Well, this tow yard place was 20 minutes away, so he would have been late for work. Luckily, his boss is really cool. So, what's it called? So luckily I had my car, so I drove over there and then he picked up his car. But then the people there, they're trying to make him pay, obviously. So he calls the front. The front doesn't answer this time. And I think I called them through my phone and they finally answered, but then he got a call from he called the actual tow guy and then he sent an email and, like, okay, don't have to pay nothing. Here's your stuff. But even then, the lady in the front is like, all you need is your ID. And then we go to the tow thing, and then he needed his ID and like proof of that's his car, like insurance or whatever. So
Yeah.
obviously he didn't have none of that out on him. And so the lady was giving him a hard time too at the tow yard. And then she's like, well, you're the only one here. So I guess you can just go in your car real quick if you have the keys and go get, your insurance or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, why are you giving him a hard time? And then, oh, well, I guess.
Mm.
So stupid. But yeah, I didn't even get McDonald's, but I got Whataburger that day. So that's fine. Yeah. It's just so like unnecessary. So long story short, they got one digit wrong on his plate, on his license plate. Yeah. Yeah. I was
Dang.
like, oh my God. They about did that with mine too, because I have the special plates. I have Corita on there. And the lady put 0 instead of an O. And she asked me, I said, no, it's an O. And whenever I was putting it on the online stuff or whatever, I guess for the guest parking, I had to copy and paste it because it wouldn't let me type O for some reason. And so the lady, she's like, oh, well, I could just put 0 and it'll be the same thing. And I'm like, no, it won't be the same thing, chick. You better, come correct. You better put that O in there. And I told her to copy and paste it because that's what I had to do. Oh, I'll figure it out. All right. Well, you better figure it out. Shoot. Yeah,
Dang.
girl.
Both your cars would have been towed. That would have been a mess.
Uh-huh. Yeah, mine's still been here, so I just got some Mexicans sitting on it. Not anymore, hopefully. Jeez. Yeah, but everyone likes Hayden because they call him Güero because everyone's so surprised that he speaks Spanish and he's super white. And so he's like cool with everybody pretty much that we come across over here. But yeah, so they're always like,
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't think with your ketchup packet, your Nina, I wouldn't think you'd be on there again.
she's like, just look at us. And I looked at her too. I was like, hello. And then I had the ketchup packet. That's what I named my gun, guys, ketchup packet. So I was thinking like, oh man, I should have like cocked it back or something and like make it like extra. And I'm like, nah, nah, nah. He got the hint. He got the hint. I'm not trying to like have problems or nothing like that. But man, these people are just so stupid. But yeah, it was funny because my um my boo butter, so his grandma is a OG. I'm telling you, mama, you met her, I think the last time you were here.
Yeah.
She is the original gangster. She don't cur. She ain't scared of nothing, y'all. And she said yesterday we visited her, and I told her because she knows about the maintenance guy, she knows about the car tow, she knows about the dude sitting on the car. So she's like, well, look here, baby, a dead person don't testify. Oh, girl, I was like, oh. And I guess she had a friend that went to, and she's an older native woman. So y'all know them natives, they buck wild. But what's it called? So what's it called? She had a friend, I guess, that went to prison twice. And one was for murder and one was for attempted murder, that basically he didn't kill the person, but and he said, look here, I'm gonna tell you something. I got more years for attempted murder than murder because that attempted whatever survivor testified. I was like, dang, 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 dang.
Mm, yeah, that's true. That's true. You see that in shows. Oh, there's grandma.
Oh, grandma. Oh, she should be on here. She's 10x, y'all. My grandma is 10x. She will like if she ain't got no gun, she will scratch somebody. She will. Whew, but yeah, guys, my mama said I'm gonna be a 10x the aggressiveness whenever I have a baby. I'm like, oh man,
No.
but I mean,
But
just
I'm talking about you defending your child, not just being aggressive.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, girl. That's what I'm saying. Because I mean, girl, it's like, why you sitting on somebody's car that's not yours? And I was like, he didn't understand Spanish, or English. I wish he did, because I was like, hey, like, you like my car, dude? This. And I said, excuse me, and then I was kind of messing with him, like, hey, you like my car? Is it nice? But he didn't understand what I was saying, so I was like, oh man. But then Hayden, my dude, was messing with him in Spanish. Is, oh, is that old lady your girlfriend? What's it called? You showing her your new car or something? You know, don't sit on my car, dude, and blah blah blah, stuff like that. I was like, whoa, okay. But yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think it's a boy. I kind of always been like that though. So I don't know.
Yeah, you've been feisty all your life.
Yeah. I don't know. But what I do know is don't be having no man just come up in the apartment without letting me know, and don't be having the cars towed when we pay the dang rent and stuff, having to go 40 minutes just to go get the dang car. And then don't be sitting on my car. Don't be sitting on no cars that ain't yours. Girl, boy. You know what I'm saying, Olive?
We'll see what happens. What other stories you got next month, Cora?
Girl, it's a new month.
Huh? It's a whole new month. Grandma's obsessed with putting coffee club dia, coffee dia.
Well, Mama,
What do you think?
I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna leave the phone in here.
No, um you can go use the restroom comfortably. I'm gonna get off here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got one more story.
Oh, what?
When I was with you and the UPS man came to
Oh
the
my.
house, y'all, I had to bring my gun out too. I don't care about California laws. I don't care. I got to protect my little tiny mama. So, but my mama was sleeping in the van,
Yeah, I was in
and
our guest house and I let
yeah,
Corey take the bed with the dogs so she could be more comfortable there.
yeah, and
She was
then my grandmama was there with me,
yeah.
and so long story short, I heard the neighbors get knocked on, and it's a female too. I heard the neighbor get knocked on, and somebody said, "Oh, it's UPS. I have a package for you." She said, "Do I have to sign for it?" He said, "No." Okay, then he went to our RV, and I heard knocking, knocking, but he was knocking a lot. He knocked at least freaking like 8 times, like dot, dot, dot,
Yeah, it
and
was
wait,
already dark. It was what, like
yeah,
8, 9 o'clock? I don't even know. It was already dark.
it was past 8:30. It was like 8:40 something, so it was closer to 9. I
Yeah.
don't think they would be open and delivering, but yeah. So he just kept knocking, kept knocking, kept knocking, and I'm like, who the freak? So I had the ketchup packet, y'all. I don't care for California's laws, because it's like, even when you're driving, your gun has to be unloaded, locked in a box in the back of the car, like the trunk. What? Like, what help is that gonna be if something goes down? You know what I'm saying? But okay, and so yeah, and then my grandma, she's like, "Hello, I'm coming. How are you? I'm coming." She doesn't really understand. I try to tell her, shut your mouth. Like, come on, shut your mouth. But supposedly she was sleep talking. But I still love the woman. But man, man, girl. But yeah,
But
yeah,
Cora calls me. So I'm laying in the van back here, just comfortable. I think I had already put my phone up and I was just relaxing. Then Cora is like texting. kind of back and forth a little bit, and then I was just relaxing. Then she calls me and, "Mama, is that can you there's somebody knocking. There's somebody knocking. Is that you or can you see?" So I'm over here trying to be sneaky, not really like um just like move around in my van because if there's some weirdo knocking over here, then I don't want to let him know that I'm here too. But I told Cora all I can see is it looks like a man and he's holding something, but he has a like a baseball cap. That's about all I can see.
Yeah.
Just don't open the door. I don't know who that is. Don't open the door. I'm not expecting anything.
He
And
was a big
like,
man too. He had
yeah,
like,
once he leaves,
he was pretty tall and heavy set, so freak.
yeah, once he leaves, I
Scary.
actually see the I don't know if it was UPS, FedEx, whatever it was, truck actually move, and then I saw, okay, he had one of them trucks. So then I guess it was one of them delivery guys. But then Cora comes out and starts going in her van and comes and gets the ketchup packet. And I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
like, what the hell are you doing, Cora? Because you don't know if somebody just went around behind the RV or just like snuck somewhere and you're coming outside looking for your gun. I'm like, what are you
Mhm.
doing? Stay
Heck
in
yeah,
your
girl.
stay in your property and lock the door. Keep the door locked. You don't come out. So I had to
Nah,
get
girl.
about
It
that
came
one.
out.
But
Look
she's
here,
like,
girl. I had my machete with me, girl. I was ready, and I kind of was craving it that night too, girl. After hearing your mama talk, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of down for this, you know. So I had the machete out, girl, and then I was gonna go into my van real quick because I wanted my ketchup packet too. And so yeah, girl, that's what it was, girl. Because I felt it would have been a more risky for a dude to like what's it called to break in the RV and then I have nothing versus I try real quick. But nah, he done left and everything.
yeah, but
And
if it was somebody that actually was there to harm somebody, he would have just been hiding somewhere and your smart self
heck yeah.
would have been knocked in the head or something.
Nah, girl, because I'm vigilant, girl. I know what you're saying, but still I had that adrenaline, girl. And God's mighty in me, girl. So I was ready. I
Yeah,
was ready,
I
girl.
know. I
I had
know.
me a little knife and a big knife and my car keys. What's good, girl? Yeah, I was steaming, so I knew I was gonna be good. I was ready to pop off, be loud and everything. All them little old lady neighbors would have woke up too, so they would have seen. But yeah, I know what you're saying, girl. But you got to know what I'm saying, girl, because
Yeah.
I was very mad at your mama. The freak you gonna be saying stuff for?
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, those are some of Cora's adventure stories.
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom really bad though, so I don't know if
Alrighty.
you're gonna get off here.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
am.
say bye, guys.
Yeah,
I
bye
gotta
you
use the restroom
guys. Thanks for joining
so you
us
can
and
do your.
Cora's story. Oh my gosh, she's running. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us and thanks for thanks for all your likes and comments and all that. Bye guys.